we have a real treat for everyone today. We've got Felicity Pettiford, who is also known as the Sydney Builder Chick, who, congratulations to you, got your builder's license in the mail yesterday. Yesterday that came through, a marvellous achievement. Now, your journey thus far, when did you start?
Started when I was 16 in the industry.
Just talk a little closer.
Sorry.
There we go.
My journey started when I was 16. So, long time ago.
And so you were an apprentice 4 years in the trade, doing it tough. There you were. And you're sitting here today, a builder.
At 23.
A licensed builder at 23 years of age. Now that's not easy. So you would have had to done your apprenticeship, you would have had to done your Cert 4, you would have had to do your 24 months under a licensed builder building houses. At 23 you've done it.
Yes.
Now we've got lots of stories like that to do it, but the one thing in particular, Fee, that I wanted to speak to you today is something that you and I share. Now you're 23 and I'm 40 something. We are both dyslexic. So you've had to get through all the administration, all the schoolwork of a Cert 3 and a Cert 4 as well. Now, I know that that's tough. I got diagnosed at 43, and it's the best thing I ever did. You was something similar on doing it. How did you find that? Because we really want to encourage people that have that to bring them into the fold and give them the strength, because they can do it, can't they?
100%, and it's about embracing it and speaking out about it. And that's one thing that I really struggled. I really didn't look at it as a gift. I looked at it as, oh my gosh, this is a learning difficulty. I can't raise awareness, bring it to the light. But the best thing that I did, and what my parents did as well, is like, no, Fee, you need to embrace this gift and take it on board, because one day it's going to be something that is challenging, but that's the thing, you need to speak out about it and accept that this is who I am. So bring it to the light.
Well, when I was your age, it wasn't even a thing. Like, we didn't even know that it existed. But now it is celebrated. It is treated as a gift. And I'm so very proud of you for what you did. So we'll come back to that in a moment. Another thing that I do want to touch on, your social media, crazy, and you're looking for content.
Trying. I'm always out there like, let's get some content,
How have you found that? Has it been overwhelming, the response that you've got? If you put yourself out there, sometimes you can actually cop a bit of criticism, and we've all been there and we've done that. You don't have that. You've shielded yourself from it. What's some of the lovely things that people have said to you?
You know what? I have to say, last year at the Build Expo, I had a guy who was following me on Instagram, and he would message me quite regularly saying, hey, can I get some advice on how can I build this or do this? And he actually came out of his way, came to the expo show and was like, hey, Fee, this is who I am, introduced himself to me. And he goes, I just want to say thank you so much, because what you've told me briefly on social media, in messages and photos, has helped me be able to achieve everything that I've wanted to do. So getting things like that where people come out of their way to thank you, that's why I keep doing it. It's that drive, it's that inspiration to be like, you know what, there are people that are recognizing what I'm doing, and even women saying thank you, you've helped me be in the industry because you've showcased what it's like being on site, and it's giving them that passion and drive that if I can do it, anyone can do it.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. We're all the same. We all put our shoes on in the morning. Right? So, but sometimes you might not know where your shoes are. You might have to, hunt around for them or something like that. So we've each got a different journey, but we're doing the same thing. You've become an inspiration to people. Now, I can see you've got a Carpentry Australia t-shirt on. And I just want to grab quickly your journey with Carpentry Australia. What point did that start at?
Honestly, this has been going on for now 3 years. So I've been a proud ambassador with them for 3 years. And it started when I was going through the transition of being a qualified carpenter, about to start my builders. And I reached out to them saying, hey, you've got some pretty cool merch there. And that's where it all started. And they're like, we'd love to have you on board as one of our ambassadors. And it's because, going back to the dyslexic thing, I didn't have a lot of confidence myself, but they said, we can see that you speak so well and you have so much pride and drive. That's why they said you'd be perfect to work with us, and I've been doing it ever since.
Fantastic to hear that. Now, if you could give, just to sort of put a button on this one, I'm sure we'll be back over the next 2 days, but to put a button on this, what's the one piece of advice you would give someone who has struggled at high school to fit into the mould, but is thinking about doing an apprenticeship or something like that? What would your advice be?
Actually, I have two.
Oh, good.
Here we go. I have to say, don't give up.
Yes.
Don't give up. If you've got a passion for it, if you know that you can do it, the only person who's going to tell yourself no is yourself.
Yes.
That's it. That's it. It comes down to you. And the other piece of advice I have to say is, other than don't give up, if you've got a drive for something, go for it. You don't have to blend in. It's not about blending in. It's about standing out.
Yeah. So I would also add to that is that the one thing that I love doing as part of Carpentry Australia is I'm the National Pathways Manager.
Oh,
this is my thing. So exactly what you're talking about it. We've just come together as well. So you've got 3 years in front of me. And now we're just starting to roll.
Yeah.
And anyone that doesn't think that they can do it, they actually can. And we'll show them how. We'll protect them from being an apprentice right through to being a licensed builder, like Exhibit A over here. See, thanks so much. I'm sure we'll talk again over the course of the day. And you're on stage at 12:30.
At the networking hub. More tradies come in and network with us. We love talking to the tradies and getting their experience and hearing their side of the story as well. So it's going to be a good day to talk to them.
Fantastic. We're going to jump over and go and see that. We'll go and have something to eat quickly.
Yes, definitely.
Thanks very much, Fee. Good on you.
Thank you.